Good morning, everyone. Usually the room doesn't get quiet before we speak, so that was very, very cordial of you. Welcome this morning, good morning, and certainly welcome to Portland Golf Club. I'm Mike Gillespie. I'm Executive Vice President of Peter Jacobsen Sports, and I'm here to tell you about some exciting news that we have. Actually, I'm not going to tell you about the exciting news. I'd like to welcome PGA Tour professional and Portland native, Mr. Peter Jacobsen.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Welcome, everybody, and thank you all for attending. Very excited this morning to be here at Portland Golf Club, legendary Portland Golf Club. We all know and share the excitement of golf in the city of Portland that we've had at Portland Golf Club for many years. So we're excited to be back. Just to get right to it, I just want to say that Peter's party is back. We're very excited about this. Well, first, let me just Mike. You want let's call the play here. As you can see, in honor of our good friend Chip Kelly down with the University of Oregon Ducks, we're calling the play here. We've got Peter Jacobsen. We're going to be throwing a party. We've got my buddy Little Jake here, and it's about golf. If you remember back in 1986 when we started the first Fred Meyer Challenge. We've got so many of the people here today, Jim Etzel, Ed Ellis, Jim Whittemore. We were all excited about that event, and it ran for 17 years. We played at Portland Golf Club, Oregon Golf Club, and the Reserve. And I remember back then it was always so much fun to be able to come back to Portland and share the experiences of all the players on the PGA Tour here in the city of Portland. The goal is to have fun. It's not your usual golf tournament, as you've heard us say many, many times. But the bottom line for me is to raise money for charity, and that's always our goal. So we're happy to be back at Portland Golf Club. Could we call another play here, Mike, please? This is an audible. As you can see, we've got the world famous Ben Crane on the left side, who grew up at Portland Golf Club. In fact, I remember Ben telling me that he used to carry a leaderboard during the early years of the Fred Meyer Challenge when he was a teenager. Ben is the first invited player to come play, and you can see Ben holding the golf ball that he won in Malaysia, won $1 million a couple of weeks ago. So Ben, I don't even know if Ben talks to me anymore because he's a wealthy touring professional. Portland Golf Club logo over here. We're going to have lots of people out enjoying the tournament, and I've always enjoyed the hot dogs here at Portland Golf Club down on the grill, and I always have a soda, and as you can see, that space is available at this point. So happy to be back at Portland Golf Club, as I said. I just want to take a few moments just to thank the board of directors, the members, and the club staff here at Portland for their willingness to bring this event back, which was such an important part of my life, and I think an important part of what golf is in the city of Portland. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce the president of the board of directors here at Portland Golf Club, Andy DeHaan, to come up and say a few words. Andy, come on up.
I think I need some game cards like Peter's showing around there.
We have a couple if you want them.
Thank you. Just keep flashing them up here. Thank you, Peter. The board of directors, membership, and the families and staff would like to welcome everybody here to Portland Golf Club. We would like to state how pleased and excited we are to have Peter back to where it all started and to rekindle the tradition of Peter's party at PGC. We are looking forward to partnering with Peter Jacobsen Sports for the return of Peter's party, knowing that when Peter is involved, we are going to have a good time and it's going to be a success. Portland Golf Club agrees with Peter that the original home of the Fred Meyer Classic is the perfect location for this new tournament, remembering the great successes and the fun we all had. Our course conditions are tournament ready each and every day for its members and guests. It is the main reason PGC has a long history of hosting competitions. These include the 1947 Ryder Cup, one of only 13 courses in the United States to host this international event, the Western Amateur, Women's Western Open, Portland Open, the 1946 PGA Championship, Men's Western Open, Alcan Open, U.S. Senior Open, the LPGA Championship, U.S. Senior Amateur, and of course the Fred Meyer Challenge. Each year we also host our high school invitational, bringing high school teams from all over the state to kick off their season. Golf's greats have graced the greens of Portland Golf Club. They include Bobby Jones, Ben Hogan, Sam Sneed, Byron Nelson, Jack Nicholas, Arnold Palmer, of course, Peter Jacobsen. Most recently, PGA Tour winner Ben Crane, who grew up learning the game of golf here at Portland as a junior golf pro, is now a third-generation member at Portland. The PGC membership can't wait to host a tournament this coming summer, and we welcome all players, spectators, volunteers, and sponsors with open arms to our great course. Peter, thank you.
Great. Thank you. Appreciate it. In my 34 years of playing professional golf, I've had the great pleasure of traveling all over the world and played golf in a lot of great communities around the world. And I can say that very selfishly that the state of Oregon and the golf that we play here in the city of Portland is really second to none. With golf courses like Portland Golf Club, Waverly, Columbia Edgewater, Pumpkin Ridge, the courses down at Bandon Dunes, Astoria, where we grew up playing golf, we're really lucky. So when the Geldwin tradition, which wrapped up a very successful 8-year run at Crosswater a couple of months ago, when that ended, I knew that it was important that we bring back golf here to the city of Portland. So we're really happy to be able to do that. And as I said earlier, charity is a very important part of this event, as it always has been and always will be. And I'm happy to announce this morning that we're involving ourselves again with one of our longtime partners, and they are ready to hit the ground running with us. Mike, could we call another play here? As you can say, the Children's Hospital at Legacy Emmanuel is back as one of our charity partners, and you can see that we're hopefully going to raise a lot of money to give to the charity hospital. But you can see that we're here at the state of Oregon, playing in Portland, and today's an anomaly, as you know. The weather here, this is very unseasonable weather. I'm surprised, very surprised that it was raining, because the sun is always shining here during the past Fred Meyer Challenge, now called Peter's Party, until we change the name. But I'd just like to introduce right now, I'd like to, representing the Children's Hospital at Legacy Emmanuel, Maureen Bradley. She's a Senior Vice President of Development. Maureen, would you come up and say a few words, please? Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we are just so thrilled to be invited and to be partnering once again with Peter Jacobsen Sports. As old-time friends with the Fred Meyer Challenge, we know how hard the work is, the work that goes into putting together an event such as this, but we also know the tremendous benefit that it provides to charities. So all of us, on behalf of the Children's Hospital at Legacy Emmanuel, just really want to say thank you. We're looking forward to partnering with Peter Jacobsen Sports to bring awareness to this important event and to children's charities. And the Children's Hospital, we actually are one of the largest referral sources in the Pacific Northwest. We receive referrals from Alaska, Hawaii, Idaho, all over the place. So on behalf of all of us, thank you so much.
The schedule of events that we are going to have at the tournament is much like we had with the old Fred Meyer Challenge. We're going to have a Am-Am on Saturday. On Sunday, we'll have our Pro-Am. Monday will be a best ball competition. We're planning right now for 16 players, and it'll be a mix of PGA Tour players and Champions Tour players. We're going to have a Monday night gala, and we're going to have a second round of the tournament will be Tuesday. It's going to be in August. Our dates yet are to be determined, simply because in these economic times that we face, both the PGA Tour schedule and the Champions Tour schedule are not final yet. So we should know in the next couple of weeks. The board meeting, the final board meeting of the year, is next Monday. And I'm on the Champions Tour board, so I don't even know the final schedule. So it's a little bit up in the air, but I think we face that each of us face that in our daily lives with our business, that there is a lot of economic uncertainty. And we face that with our date, but and I think that's the most important thing about what we're trying to do for this event, is to raise the awareness of golf, raise the excitement level, and have some fun. And that's the goal. I do want to introduce a very special guy. He's been putting up our signs. He's been calling our audibles for us. Our Director of Sales, Mike Lee, over here on the left. Michael, just say hi to everybody. Michael will be heading up our sales effort as we hit the ground running. We haven't sold $1. We haven't made one presentation to any sponsors yet, but we hope to. But we wanted to get the word out today about the tournament. And does anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? None? Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Any idea of names of
Our goal right now is to bring back and invite as many of the players that played in the past Fred Meyer challenges. And I don't think we're going to have any trouble getting a field because if you remember, in the 17 years of the Fred Meyer challenge, I think we had Mike. Where are you, Mike O'Connell? Yeah. How many players? When you did that list, we had about 100 players on the PGA Tour.
169, 70 players.
Yeah, we had over 100 players play in the Fred Meyer challenge, and near the end, we had players calling and asking to be invited. So it always gets slim when you get down to 16 players, picking those right individuals. And the most important players for me that we've invited in the past, and I look back and see Eddie Ellis back there, and Eddie and Jimmy Whittemore and Jim Etzel and I, we would always want to have a combination of legends, players that you really knew, current players, and future stars. So we always did a combination. We tried to wrap those three together. But I always wanted to make sure that we had a group of players that understood what we were trying to do here. As we say all the time, it's not your usual golf tournament, and it will continue to not be your usual golf tournament. And we wanted to be able to have fun, laugh a little bit, engage with the sponsors, engage with the spectators, and raise as much money as we can. So right now, the only player that I've invited is Ben Crane. See that picture again, Mike. Let me see that picture again. I can't wait to. We need to save that poster and give that to Ben. There you go. There it is, right there. And of course, my favorite food in the world, hot dogs. Any other questions? Yes.
Have you selected a tournament director?
Right now, our executive director will be Mike Gillespie, the handsome young gentleman there in the yellow striped tie. And I'm the tournament host, and Mike Lee is our director of sales. Gay, did you have a question? Did you put your hand up? No. Was that just going for the, like that? Okay, I'm dying for questions here. No other questions? All right, well, with that, I want to thank you very much for being here. And as a reminder, I want to announce to everybody that Peter's party is back. There we go. Thank you, ladies. This is members of our staff. Thank you for being here.